Hello and welcome to another episode of Blastercated Painting. Today we're going to be painting medieval soldiers with laser guns. So these are the Feudal Guardsmen from Maker's Cult. They're a 3D miniature model creators. What do they call those? 3D sculptors? Wow. Yeah, so they make 3D sculpts, and these guys were really cool, caught my eye. Thought it was a really kind of neat mashup. So yeah, let's paint those. So because it's kind of boring, the first thing I did was I sprayed it black, then I dry brushed it with white, and I used a big makeup brush to do that. Turns out pretty good. And I took the Hardened Leather from Speed Paint as my first paint for this little project. And this went all over their gloves and boots and on the belt as well. Also on their backpack. Satchel. Their back satchel. Their batchel. It's dumb. Stupid. Then I went to the Zealot Yellow from Speed Paint, and this went on their pantaloons. Pants. Some of them also have a neck frill of fabric, the ones that aren't wearing like an armor piece, and I put it on there as well. Then I used the Blood Red from Speed Paint, and I just put this on the shirt. I don't know if it's called a jerkin when it's like the Middle Ages, on their jerkin. Then I took the Gravelord Grey from Speed Paint, and I put this on all the armor and the guns. Then I took Militarum Green from Citadel Contrast, and I put this on just the wrapping around their heads. Hood. Then I took Contrast Guilliman Flesh, and I did their faces. Then I took Hammered Copper from Vallejo, and I went in and dotted in all the little tiny rivets around the armor, on their guns, and on their hats as well, their helmets as well. I took Vallejo Magic Blue, and some of these guys have a weird bionic eye, and some of them have some plasma rifles? I don't know. And I just went in and painted those. After I painted them just blue, I went in and added some white to that blue and just did some highlights on it. Next, I took Vallejo Bloody Red, and I'm just going to add some slight highlights just on the uppermost folds of their jerkin. Then I took some pale flesh from Vallejo, and I just kind of did the same thing on their faces. Their faces ended up being really dark, and I wanted to just kind of brighten a little bit. I actually wish I had used a different skin tone for this. This ended up being really stark contrast that I really didn't want it, but I couldn't find my other one. I don't know where. Then I took some gold yellow from Vallejo, and I just highlighted up, the yellow parts on their pants. Again, just a real quick little thin highlights on just the edges, basically. Then I took some Vallejo basing paste and covered up all the base. There is the slot in the base. I just put the stuff right over top. It dries like rock solid, so you don't have to worry about it. And I got some tweezers in my beach stone, and I just put some beach stone in there. Then I took Agrellan Earth from the Citadel range, and I just put in some little areas of this. I didn't cover the whole base, just little spots. Once that had dried, I took a homemade brown wash. If you don't know how to make a wash, I will put a link to one of my other videos that will show you how. Or will at least explain how. I don't really show you. Anyway, I put that all over the base. Then I took some of the Army Painter field grass. This is their static grass. I took some PVA glue, and I just put on little sections here and there, and then I will stick some static grass to it. And I'll make sure that I rub my finger along the edge of the base so nothing gets stuck on there. And I'll add a black rim, and all these guys turned out really cool. Again, their faces are very, there is no blend there on their faces. It just became very stark. I used way too light of a flesh color, but they're fun. They're not for anything. I think they'd be cool for a lot of different games. You could use them in Kill Team as a Imperial Guard kill team, or you could use them in Stargrave, or I mean, just a ton of different things. They're just fun little miniatures, and I really wanted to paint them, and they turned out good. I'm completely happy with them. I love that in the carousel video, on the bottom of the carousel, you can see where I've had tape stuck to it. I just noticed that in the video. This is not a professional channel whatsoever. Please like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Leave a comment. What game would these be good for? Any games that you guys are playing that you would use these kind of miniatures for? I just thought they were really neat. That mashup was really interesting. And they were fun to paint. They're really easy to paint. This is an easy way you can go through this stuff. The speed paints are really giving opportunities to go through things quickly and just get some stuff done and have fun painting. It doesn't always have to be taken so seriously. As you can tell by my channel, nothing is taken seriously here. I got 3 kids. I don't even take that serious. Thank you for stopping by today. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. I really appreciate everybody watching and subscribing and leaving comments and interacting with you guys. It's been a lot of fun. I've got some really great ideas from you guys for other videos. Please just keep talking to me and keep just enjoying it. I'm having fun making them for you guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Hello and welcome to another episode of Blaster Key to Painting. Welcome to it. Then I went to the Gravelord Grey from Speed Paint, and I believe I just put this on all the armor. Let's see. Yep. Nope. The guns.